friends, I'm Jackie and I want to welcome you to my channel, Hearth and Apron. Today we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day because I've got some gift ideas I can't wait to share with you, including 2 sweet treats that package up really nicely to drop off on some friends or family's doorstep to help make their day a little bit brighter. I've also got a really nice gift idea for your kids to just show a little bit of extra love, as well as an idea for your significant other. And at the end, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite self-care items, because we're not really talking about love if we don't talk about self-love first, because if you don't give yourself some love, you don't have enough to spread around. Anyways though, let's go ahead and get rolling. So up first, I'm going to show you how to make a DIY scratch card with these 2 free printable coupons down below. Now we have 2 different style. One is where your loved one can pick one of 3 gifts and scratch it off, and the others where it's just a scratch to reveal coupon. But let me go ahead and show you how we make those. So let's talk about these printables. You will find that there are 3 pages, and one contains just entirely of these scratch coupons. The second one has 2 kind of gift cards that are just a basic Happy Valentine's Day and a couple more of these cards. And then the third page is recipes. So obviously here, I'm just gonna be working with the first card so that I can show you the generalized idea. And I am just gonna cut them out, and then I'm gonna put them on a piece of cardstock in the back because I only had normal paper, and I really like to have kind of more of a stable card to work with when I'm doing a craft of this nature. Up next, you just put whatever your prize is written inside the heart space, and then you are either going to take a piece of sticky tape, or here I have a piece of clear vinyl where I have some hearts cut out. And if you have a Cricut in vinyl, I have a copy of this little cutout for you down below, but if not, packing tape will work just fine. And you cover the heart, and then you are going to take 2 parts paint to 1 part dish soap, and you're going to mix that together and paint it over top of the heart. I actually had to do about 2.5 coats on some of them, and so this is how they turned out. I'm going to show you a snap in just a second so you don't have to watch me do all of them. I put just a little bit of the extra paint on some of the spare vinyl just to show you how easily it just scratches off with your fingernail or with a coin or something of that nature. So one of the best things about these little cards that we made is that they're so versatile. You can make some for your kids to get out of their chores, or to go pick a movie, or to have their favorite treat. You can do it with your parents for a special occasion or a gift that you have coming for them. Or if you're going to use them how I'm using them, I'm doing it for my daughter and my significant other. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some Dollar Tree store cards, and I'm just going to leave them little love notes all around in places that I know they will go, like where they go when they first wake up in the morning, in the car, so when my husband goes to work he finds it, in his lunch bag, things like that. So I just wanted to share this fun little idea. Let me know down below what you think, and don't forget to check it out, because as I said earlier, these DIY printables are totally free. Okay, so now let's talk about a gift for your kids. Now, I have a really fun idea. I had actually picked these up for my daughter's birthday, and then I forgot to use them, and I think it was serendipitous because they're gonna be perfect for Valentine's Day. I picked up these marble light up balloons, and I pulled one out so you can see it. It kind of has this little tab that you pull, and it lights up a little light here. And I'm gonna be taking these to my local grocery store and having them blown up. And then I'm gonna use just some simple Post-its and put one on each side of the string as it hangs down, and put a simple compliment for my daughter in each of them. And I'm gonna start it all out with either "I love you to the moon and back," or "You're out of this world," because I feel like they kind of look like little galaxies. If you decided to use a normal balloon, I would suggest "You light up my life," or "You are my light." And basically just put little compliments on each of them. My daughter is incredibly tenacious when it comes to her artwork and to writing, and when she finds something that she wants to learn about, she just devours it up. And that's something that I find incredibly cool about her, and so that would be something that I would write on one of these balloons on those Post-it notes. And I'm just gonna put them up in her room so that when she wakes up, it's just glowing balloons all over, just filled with messages of love for my husband and I to her. Now, It's not Valentine's Day without one of these weird hearts with the candies that all have the mystery flavors that you know there's a couple you don't like. So of course I had to pick up like a couple of these. It just wouldn't be Valentine's Day without them. And in addition to that, I have these cute little bags that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna shove them with Twix, which is my daughter's favorite candy, and I will show you exactly how I got that done. The stuffing of them is obvious, but I wanted to kind of give you a close-up of these super cute bags. I really like them. Like I said, I found them at my Dollar Tree in a 3-pack. I totally recommend you go check them out. They had some with red hearts too. I think that these are just some really fun ideas to help show a little bit of extra love on Valentine's Day for your kids. Obviously, Valentine's Day is supposed to be mainly romantic, but love is love, and that includes love for your kids for me. So I like to do something special for my daughter. Anyways, enough jibber jabber. It's time to bake, people. So I am gonna start out by showing you how to make my favorite sugar cookies. And if you've been around for a while, I have showed you this recipe in the fall, but we are going to do a special twist and to make some of the cookies with stained glass windows. So make sure to stick around. I've got a lot of baking fun coming up because after that we are going to be making cheesecake brownies. And we're gonna be doing brownies from the box because let's make life easier, right? And I'm gonna show you exactly how I make some substitutions to take those brownies and make them out of this world. Anyways, let's go ahead and get baking. As you can see, I put up the recipe so that you guys can take a quick screenshot of it, but I'm really not gonna go too much into the recipe of the sugar cookies because I feel like it's not truly the important thing. I just decided to share the recipe with you guys in case you guys wanted a sugar cookie recipe because this is my favorite, but you could be using the store brand tube kind. It doesn't matter as long as you have sugar cookie dough and some Jolly Ranchers. You're going to want to start out by crushing some Jolly Ranchers and setting them aside. After that, you are going to roll out your dough and you are going to need 2 cookie cutters of the same shape. Well, I guess they don't have to be the same shape, but 2 different sizes. I will be using 2 hearts where I have a large heart cookie with an inner heart stained glass. Once your cookies are cut, you are going to put them into the oven for about 3 to 4 minutes less than you would normally. If you made the cookies that I made, I would put them in for about 6 to 7 minutes and then pull them out because these are a little bit larger cookies. And so after that, you are going to put all of these little crushed Jolly Ranchers in the center little absent space. And you can kind of mix up the colors as you see me do here, or do one solid color, whatever brings you joy. And then you are going to put them back into the oven until you notice all of the Jolly Rancher is melted. You might notice that some of them bubble. It's going to be okay. It will totally mellow back down. Important tip. Make sure, do not try to move these cookies until they are cool because it will mess up the stained glass. It has to harden back up just like a Jolly Rancher. And so make sure to put them outside on your porch or whatever like you can do to just let them have their own special space until they are completely cooled off. And then once they are, these cookies are ready to go. Now we're going to go ahead and make my cheesecake brownies. And to do this, I am just going to use box brownies, but I am going to substitute the water for milk, and I am going to substitute the oil for butter, and I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla extract because I just like the way that that adds a little bit of something extra to my brownie. I'm just going to go ahead and whip this up real quick, and then we're going to get to that cheesecake topping on top. Now we're getting to the fun part. Go ahead and put that brownie batter aside and start to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And you are going to start to cream 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1/4 cup, of sugar, 1 egg, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And you're just going to cream this all together. And then you are going to put half of your brownie mixture down into the pan. You will notice that I like to line my pan with parchment paper because it makes it really easy to get the brownies right up out of it. And it makes it so that I don't have to worry about them sticking quite as much. But you're going to put down half of your brownie layer, and then you're going to put down all the cream cheese, and then you're going to scoop on that extra brownie layer and swirl it together either with a knife or with a skewer. After that, you're going to put them into the oven at 350 degrees and go by your box brownie instructions. Okay, so we've talked about gift ideas for family, friends, and our kids. Let's talk about a gift idea for our significant other now. Now, what I'm gonna pitch to you here is basically a 5 senses gift. And it's exactly like it sounds. You have a little present for each sense, and basically it's just kind of one of those I love you with all of my essence kind of gifts. Now, this obviously could spiral out of control with different ideas for a romantic idea, so I'm going to keep it really brief and simple, but here are the things that I came up with. Now, but just because I came up with this doesn't mean if you came up with a more creative idea, don't forget to not only comment down below, but also to just follow your heart. You know your significant other better than anybody else does. So, for the first, we are going to talk about taste. And so for this, it's just really super simple, right? I am going to make a box filled with delicious treats for my husband and I to share on a date night on Valentine's Day evening. Now, I don't have this made up right now because there's still several days and I don't want to eat stale food, and neither does he. So I will do that at that time. Now, the next item is touch. And so, come on ladies, get some lingerie, get something silky, get a robe, something that's soft to touch. You know, you are a gift, so just adorn your awesomeness. So I picked up a little cheetah outfit from Amazon. I will show it up on the screen. As you can see, it is not crazy scandalous lingerie. I got enough of that. I just wanted something that was comfortable, that I could sit and watch a movie with my husband in, but still looks super alluring. So, and the best part is, lingerie from Amazon is so much cheaper. Like seriously guys, you pay a quarter of the price that you're gonna pay from Victoria's Secret or anywhere else, and frankly, how long are you gonna be wearing it? Sorry, but it's true, right? I mean, isn't that his point? Anyways, the next note, sound. Obviously, this one's so easy. Make a playlist to enjoy with your loved one on a date night. And so, I'm just gonna go ahead on Amazon and make a playlist. Super simple. Like if you were really creative and cool, I guess you could make a song for your loved one, but I'm not. So, next. For the next thing is smell. And so what I'm suggesting here is a massage candle, and I wanna show you my favorite massage candle. This is from Fairy Scents, and this one is called Teakwood Spice, and there's also a cherry blossom that I absolutely love. I think these from my local Renaissance festival that comes every year to our state, and they just smell so good. I was walking through the fair, and all of a sudden a fairy was massaging my hand, and the next thing I knew I was sold. But you can get this online, and it's just really great. I use this on my heels and on my feet. Honestly, I know I'm sorry, but after a pedicure, not only does it make it smell great, but it also just it's so moisturizing. It works out great for my eczema. I absolutely love these massage candles, and I cannot recommend them enough. So, for the last thing for your 5 senses, it's sight. So, there's more than one way you could take this. You could decorate your room in a romantic fashion. Put a whole bunch of candles and put a little note that says, "You light up my life." Another way you could take this, though, is take a photo of yourself. Like a nice, alluring glamour shot. I'm not talking some weird-ass nude that your mom is gonna somehow find, or it's gonna end up on the internet, and your mom's gonna faint and it's just gonna end up terrible. I'm talking about just a nice, classy, 50s bombshell photo. And if you are one of my content creator friends, then you got no excuses, girls, because I know you got the lighting, and you got the stands, and the cameras, and everything. So print it out on your printer. Nobody has to know, nobody has to see it. But I can guarantee you, your husband or your wife or your significant other opens up a card and finds a alluring, glamorous photo of you, they're absolutely going to love and cherish that photo. So those are my ideas for the 5 senses. If you are looking for a Valentine's Day present that is a little bit more provocative, because we've already kind of gone on that level totally, right? Check out adamandeve.com. They always have absolutely amazing coupons, and they've got stuff for people from all different flavors. So I'm sure that you will be able to find something on there that you and your partner might enjoy. And if not, and you are not into that, sorry guys, but gotta be honest with my recommendations, and Valentine's Day can go many ways. Now, I
think I've said way too much already. Let's go to the next scene.
Okay, so before we go, we're going to take a second to talk about self-care and pampering for yourself, because self-love is really important. How else are you going to help other people if you are an empty battery? So the things that I like to do best, honestly, are just to pour myself a nice drink, turn on a movie or an audiobook so that I can just shut my mind up, put on one of my favorite pairs of pajamas, and just chill out. But if I'm wanting to do kind of like a pampering and self-care night, I will turn immediately to Glam Glow's Gravity Mud Mask. I love this stuff. It goes on kind of like pearly and then it turns into like a silver. I kind of look like the Tin Man. It's so weird, but it brings me joy for some reason. Anyways, the best part, it peels off. And it is really satisfying to peel a face mask off your face. I don't know why, but it really is. So this is my absolute favorite, and I suggest Glam Glow Gravity Mud if you guys are wanting a really good face mask. Now, if you're going on the face mask, you need to have either the cucumbers or something nice to put on your eyes, right? Head over to your Dollar Tree, because right now they have these little glitter hearts. I am like so impressed and in love with these things. The best part is they're just easy to pop in your refrigerator, and anytime that you feel like you just need, even have a headache and need a little bit of relaxing time, just pop them on your eyes and it's just so calming. So I'm really excited about those. My favorite pajamas, as you might have seen in one of my recent episodes, are Soma pajamas, and that is because they are so soft and they have pockets. So you can't go wrong there. So yeah, if I want to have a relaxing night, the best thing that I can do is just to try and shut everything down and just take a moment to just relax without the constant hamster wheel going on in my head. So those are some of the things that I like to do to get there, and I hope that these things helped you in some way. I don't know, try the Glam Glow Gravity Mud Mask, guys. It's so satisfying to peel off. Anyways, that's enough. Okay, friends, we have reached the end of today's episode. I hope that you really liked it and that it gave you some great ideas for some Valentine's Day fun for you and your family. Don't forget to like down below and hit that subscribe button, because I've got lots of more fun content coming for you soon. See you next time.